LA Rider is brought to you by the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign, a 501c3 nonprofit organization exclusively dedicated to promoting motorcycle awareness and rider safety throughout Louisiana and the nation. Learn more at macorg.com.
I'm T.W. Robinson, and welcome to LA Rider. This week, Tammy Arnder takes us to the big May Days ride and celebration in Winnsboro, and we travel off the beaten path to one of my favorite quirky places. But first, we take a ride on one of Louisiana's scenic byways for a look at a very unusual tradition. Bob Courtney has more on Beauregard Parish's grave houses.
Louisiana's Myths and Legends Byway is a 178-mile route featuring several state and federal highways stretching through 3 parishes, from the Texas border to near the middle of the Bayou State. And if you like tall tales, fascinating stories, and legendary places, the Byway will not disappoint you. Much of the byway lies within Vernon Parish, where there is indeed no shortage of myths and legends. One such place can be found tucked away in the shadows of the vast Kisatchie National Forest, near the small community of Pitkin. Here, deep in the woods, down a rocky road, is a very unusual graveyard. Now, many old country churches have cemeteries, but here at the Talbert Pearson Cemetery behind Pine Grove Methodist Church, they still carry on an old, mostly Southern tradition of building grave houses.
Talbert Pearson Cemetery is one of the most interesting survivals of an early Upland South burial tradition in the state. There are 13 surviving late 19th century and early 20th century grave houses. These are wooden structures that were built over the graves of someone who had passed away. They built them actually within 24 hours of the person dying and being buried. They are listed on the National Register of Historic Places. They're located at a very small Methodist church, Pine Grove Methodist Church, and we treasure them, and the families that remain in that area take care of them, and as a matter of fact, they just built a new one for someone who passed away recently. So it's an ongoing tradition that has survived with this one family, but it was once prevalent throughout the South.
Now, no one knows for certain just how or why the grave house tradition began. Some say it was to protect burial places from the elements. Others say it was tied to the biblical promise of mansions in heaven. Whatever the reason, the old tradition is being preserved here in the piney woods of Vernon Parish, and it's one of the many stops along the Myths and Legends Byway.
Grave houses are just one of the many unusual things you'll find along the Myths and Legends Byway. While we have our quirky thing going on, let's take a ride to one of the quirkiest places in the Bayou State, the Abita Mystery House. While most of coastal Louisiana is situated on the Gulf, St. Tammany Parish is known as Louisiana's North Shore because of its location on Lake Pontchartrain. There are a number of great places to visit in St. Tammany, and one of my favorites is the town of Abita Springs. Abita Springs is a quiet North Shore community known for its sparkling, pure spring water and the popular beer brewed with it. It's also located on the Tammany Trace, a 31-mile biking and hiking trail that stretches from Covington to Slidell. A popular stop along the trail is a quirky place called the Abita Mystery House, formerly the UCM Museum. Abita Springs is known for its water and the beer that's brewed here, but we don't know what John Preble was drinking when he created this place. The Abita Mystery House is one of those places that's just hard to describe.
Come on in and let me show you what we got here.
It looks like you have everything.
Oh, we have everything, yeah. It's just one of each. And I really hate doing this, but this is so much fun to be on camera. So this is the thing where we walk in and you get to push buttons and things. You're going to like this.
Oh
yeah.
I want to push some buttons.
Come on, let's go.
This is so true. Just the size for somebody I know.
Love it.
Another thing that's hard to describe is the annual Bicycle Festival, which takes place here each Father's Day weekend. If you like things a little on the weird side like I do, you'll love the Bicycle Festival. From the smallest to the tallest, and just about everything in between. Bicycles, bicycles, bicycles? You never know just what to expect at Abita Springs' annual Bicycle Festival. Another great reason to visit coastal Louisiana.
Hi, and welcome back to LA Rider. I'm Tammy Arender. I happen to be sitting in Winnsboro at Davis Park, where each year they host the May Days event. And just like in years past, this was something you definitely wanted to be a part of. On the third Saturday of May, you can find the town of Winnsboro filled with motorcycles. The Patriot Guard riders lead a procession through this flag-flanked town to Davis Park.
Color guard, halt. Right hand salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Well, the day is a day in which we try to honor our veterans, show some respect to them, and at the same time raise some funds to donate to a variety of veterans causes.
Terry Simmons and his wife spearhead this event each year.
Got a lot of great people here in our area willing to step up and support and come out and be part of our May Day celebration and crawfish bowl and help us raise that money. Our number one
cause is our own scholarships. We provide some scholarships in our area, kind of a pay it forward deal, where we honor those who served and sacrificed by paying it forward to young men and women who are willing to step up and serve in the Guard, the Reserves, go through an ROTC program.
Now, the recipients of those scholarships, do they have to be here in Franklin Parish or anywhere in Northeast Louisiana?
Well, right now we just have the 3 scholarships there for a graduating senior who will go into the Guard, the Reserves, and qualify. Would love to be able to do it throughout the whole state even, but again, that comes with funding and support, and that's one reason, you know, we're local right now.
The event coincides with National Armed Forces Day, each branch of the military recognized. They also want to honor those who put their lives on the line each and every day in our local communities, our first responders.
Not only the military we show our support and respect for, but you know, our first responders. Again, there's so much going on in our streets and cities these days that they're on the front lines, battle lines as much as anybody.
On this day, there was also a special presentation by the Blue Star Moms. Jamie Watson is the local chapter president of Blue Star Mothers of America.
It is our goal to always keep those parents in our thoughts and let them know that we're there for them, whatever they might need, a hug or a handshake, or they just might need help with something, and we're there for them. And Maydays and the PGR, they're there for them too.
Once the ceremony at Davis Park in Winnsboro has ended, May Days continues in Crowville. The bike riders head out on Highway 17 for about 9 miles to the Simmons property. Even if you're not familiar with this portion of Northeast Louisiana, have no fear. The flags lead the way. A true glimpse of Americana as you see the stars and stripes lining the farm fields of Franklin Parish.
Pre-registers or sponsors? Oh, pre-registered.
May Days attracts people from all over Louisiana. Doug Nobles, the state captain for the Louisiana Patriot Guard Riders, brings a group up from Baton Rouge.
It's an awesome thing that they have started, and we enjoy it every year. We come up from Baton Rouge, and it speaks, you know, directly to our military, our law enforcement, our EMTs. You know, it's just it's a good cause.
I love the fact that we never miss an opportunity to pay respect to our veterans, those who are currently serving, and of course to our first responders. So we will be back to May Days again next year. More LA Rider coming up.
Welcome back. You probably remember we visited Darbone Point a couple of weeks ago. Well, while we were there, we happened upon a wonderful event. It's called Cast for Kids, and it introduces special needs children to fishing. Take a look.
Cast for Kids is a fishing event for special needs children, and it's an organization. They have events all over the country, and last year we partnered with them to bring them to Lake Darbone. So this is actually their second event, so we're proud to have them here. And there's a lot of kids here that don't have the opportunity to fish. You know, it's kind of tough to take a kid, especially a kid with special needs, on a fishing trip. So this makes it easy for the parents. They come have a good time. We eat, we feed them. They get awarded a plaque. It's their day. Professional fishermen are behind this. The fishing industry has done wonders for, you know, organizations like this that attend to needs of special individuals. That's a rare find. So, you know, they raise a lot of money throughout the year. We have some fundraisers to, you know, fund the expense for this. We have great sponsors, and Lake Darbone, the town of Farmerville, is a tremendous support group. You know, they welcomed us open arms, and you can see all these people here. These are all people that are community folks. So it's a community builder. That's what it is.
today?
I've been out here for a while now.
For a while? Have you caught one yet?
I caught a pretty bass.
You did? How fun is that?
It's fun, for sure.
What's fun about it?
I just got really excited when I saw it.
This is Ella's second year to do this.
And why'd you bring her out here?
Because she loves it. It's a lot of fun, and the excitement that she gets when she actually catches a fish, it's worth it to come sit out here and see if we can get some.
I cast it!
What an incredible event, and what joy it brought to those children. If you want to know more, check out their website, www.castforkids.org. Well, we're almost out of time, but before we go, a quick trip down one of our favorite Louisiana byways, the Creole Nature Trail. Well, we finally made it to the beach.
The Cajun Riviera. I love that, the Cajun Riviera.
Now,
you know, I know you've been down here before. I have not, and I have always wondered if we had a beach, you know? And we do. Look at this. I understand it's like 26 miles. I did not know we had that much. I thought everything was just marshland out here. Let's go walk in the sand. Let's do it. All right.
this is just a small taste of the beauty and awe you'll find riding the Creole Nature Trail. If you haven't done it yet, check it out. And be sure to join us next week for more great motorcycle riding adventure. No telling where the road will take us. As we always say, we haven't been everywhere, but it's on our list. I'm T.W. Robinson. See you next week on LA Rider.
LA Rider is brought to you by the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign, a 501c3 nonprofit organization exclusively dedicated to promoting motorcycle awareness and rider safety throughout Louisiana and the nation. Learn more at macorg.com.
God bless chrome cowgirls like us.